Hello, friends. Today I wanted to talk to you about the power of crying and how it can actually heal you. So, if you're around someone who is terminally ill and nothing is going your way, when no treatments are working, and the person that you love is in a lot of pain, and there is nothing that you can do about it, I think I wouldn't say it's a solution, but it really makes you feel much better afterwards. It's just a simple solution: crying. So you will feel so much better after you have a good cry. And I know in the society that I am living in, they expect the men around to be really strong and not cry. But trust me, crying is actually going to help you. So all that rubbish about men not crying is actual rubbish. If you are feeling sad, you're feeling down, cry. I do that very often, and I do that in public sometimes, and nobody's ever asked me why I'm crying. Maybe a couple of times, a few friends of mine have noticed, and I have very plainly just told them I am not in the greatest phase of my life, and obviously they know what is wrong. All I do is just tell them this is one of the reasons. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed, and I don't have an outlet where I can share this, so I'm just going to cry it out, and it helps. It doesn't help the situation, but it helps you personally. It will just lighten you up a little, where after a good cry you will feel a little better, and you'll feel kind of renewed. So, regardless of what the situation is, I know terminal illness is generally it's just a heavy topic, and it's going to weigh you in. You're always going to feel like a burden on you as a primary caregiver, and sometimes it's absolutely okay to just cry about it. I have done this multiple times, and I cannot advocate it enough. So people who tell you you have to be strong and you shouldn't cry about it, and it's not the worst, and things can get better, and all those things, it's okay to hear all of that out. But I would also like to tell them that it's absolutely okay to cry, and if you're feeling down, just cry, regardless of what anyone is telling you. You will feel so much better after a cry. So don't be embarrassed about crying. Don't be ashamed to cry. It's just going to lighten you up a lot. So I'm going to say yes to tears. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would like you to subscribe. I, Asma Siddiqui, am a primary caregiver to my sister who is going through a terminal illness. She is fighting cancer, and very recently we've been directed by her doctor, her oncologist, to palliative care, which was obviously a very big news for us. Although we were expecting it, it was not something that we weren't expecting, but getting it from the doctor means it's like a final stamp. We haven't gone to a palliative doctor yet, but we know this is something that is inevitable and it's coming up. But for now, we're just getting by from one day to the next. And I am here on this channel sharing my stories with all of you, not in the hope that it is going to inspire anyone, but it's just my part of the journey which I'm sharing with all of you, and I'm hoping that it can help you if you are a primary caregiver for someone who's terminally ill, to get by. So until the next time I meet you, you guys stick around and subscribe to the channel.